and the Detroit Lions. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a it's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. Give me the feeling. I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug. Give me. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're sharing it 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sarah headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. It's taken at midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Lions' 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
On the quick, right?
118. What's that? Run.
First get on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. Hey, Tony.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud now on 3rd. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
It's so simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
And the Texans, first down.
And 10 from the 32.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
A give to Mixon up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right. Hey, Robin.
Mixon on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
118. What's that?
Brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Oh, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Here we go. Hey, 12.
From the gun, Marks gets it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right. 118. What's that? Tonight.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Let's see what they went with on third down.
19 Texans.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught. This is Curtis. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond. Here we go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Still finding room past the 45. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. 72. Go.
First down throw for Allen. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback where you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, it's Gibbs. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Running it with David Montgomery. Makes the tackle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He has a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Running back motions right. On first down, Allen. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Beats Texan on the extra point. And the Lions tied this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another swap.
It's Mixon on second down. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run, Brock. That brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Texans.
First and 10 from the 43.
18. What's that?
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Robbie.
On the ground again with Mixon. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
To the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. 12, 18, what's up?
Keeping it with Mixon. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go, let's go.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got you football.
Up and good from Fairbairn. That's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
19. Set up. Mustang 19. Ready.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looks like he's just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Allen on 3rd and short. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, okay? Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
Jack Fox on to punt.
For the Lions.
And he'll try to hit this one well. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Where's the hot? Where's the hot? Tony.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19. What's up? Under. Hey, south. Bucky.
3rd and long for him here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
19. What's up?
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Look at that power. Deep left side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
All right. Another swap. Texan.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. That's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. Hey, Uno. Hey. Under.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Where's the hot?
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Speed left.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. From the red zone now. Near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal.
Go! Hurt! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
20 to start the drive with Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Running left is Mixon. Having gained about a handful there. Arthur Marlette there to bring him down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Under. Look at hot. Nike Texan.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to tap him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Wow, he got all of this one. High up into the sky it goes. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he's really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He has 9 yards on the play. And he's good for Detroit 1st down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another one for Gibbs. Give to Williams from the gun. Well, that's not what the offense signed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Texans are in the nickel, third down. Now Allen going to the air. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
18. What's that? Stop.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Liking it. Trap 60.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go. Shots.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now Gibbs. this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Allen on third down. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And it's away, but a total miss hit. You could tell as soon as it left his foot. This one headed for the sideline. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
All right.
First down throw by Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
11. Look at hot.
Stroud throwing here on first. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here you go. Tony.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. That's right. Hey, foul.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Why, Tony? Hey, uno. Buggy.
He'll throw it. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Terrion Arnold has it.
Stroud's pass.
There are costs mostly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Just gotta love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Allen now on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions pushing to get within range for a game winner. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
They send St. Brown in motion left. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Stop. Don't worry. Tony.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. 18. That's right. All right, Tony.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go. Nike Texan. Hey, south, south, south.
Here he is to throw. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Look at hot.
He'll look to throw it. Catch made by Woody Marks. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 19. That's right. 11. Why, Tony?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
On the quick. Nike Texan.
Throwing now. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down, Stroud. Throw finding his back. Nixon. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 18. That's it. South. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, Stroud. Fits it through the middle. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Detroit calls timeout. It's seconds. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
22 yards. And the Texans first down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. Tony. Speed left.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Has some room to work. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Texas.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 10. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 8, 19, Tiger, 9, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Tremon Smith picks it. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
What's that? What? 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
1st and 10. A run to Mixon. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he will have the Texans first down there. The celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. So it's a win for the Texans. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.